Josh Kerr temporarily lost hearing and negotiated with his mind during a mile that shattered a 27-year-old world record. In front of a 60,000 strong crowd at London Stadium, the 28-year-old Scot ran 3 minutes, 42.66 seconds, eclipsing Hisham El Garou's 3 minutes and 43.13 seconds from Rome. It's a moment that feels like a culmination of an 8-month preparation sprint and a decade of mid-sprint running, all of which have been building toward this one race. To those who knew his journey, it's not just a win, it's an emotional release. In a conversation backstage, Kerr says it was worth the countless conversations and the pipe dream he held on to. 8 months ago, he was shouting about the British mile record. At the Prefontaine Classic in May, he hit a 3 minutes and 45.34 seconds to take Steve Cram's national marker. In an Instagram post from that day, he and coach Danny Mackey are drinking water between reps and he says, "We can get that one." He was clear that the world record was harder but not impossible. The morning of Saturday was quiet as the gates opened. Kerr lined up with his pacers, Slovenia's Zan Rudolph and his longtime American training partner Brannon Kidder. The plan was simple yet brutal. No 56, he kept repeating the phrase "say number 56, emphasis. He argued that if every lap stayed in the 55-second zone, the record would become attainable. The first laps were hard on the group. He admits it was my fault, but he needed that initial rhythm. Kidder, who could coach and mentor on the fly, dropped out 200 meters short of his intended target but stayed beside Kerr until the midway point. When Kerr's hearing fogged, it wasn't the coach speaking, it was his mindset, his internal clock, and the arm push from Kidder that kept him calibrated. During the race, Keller noticed that the first signs of slippage came halfway through. He explained that he was only 3 strides behind Rudolph as they approached the critical milestone. "I couldn't hear what he said, but I saw his arm pushing me on, and that's all I needed," Keller says. "He was a rock for me mentally, right by my side every step of the way and had more confidence in me than I did sometimes." Those whispers of encouragement became the grit powering him across the final 100 meters. By the time Khalid crossed the line, Saluko's the world altered. It was a record rewritten with a blurred sense of hearing, a negotiated time inside the mind and a victory that lasted 8 months. For the audience and 4,000 pulses, the track echoed the words of a champion. The impossible is such talented woman in this world race. Thank you for joining us, and next week we'll break down the specifics of that exact pacing and the science behind Kerr's breakthrough. Until then, keep blasting the track and let the miles bring your reach for the skies. Good night and stay inspired.